Aerodynamics custom looper designs have been derided time and time again for being rough and uncomfortable rides. Some of the fabled manufacturer's coasters do not suffer this trait, however. One of those such coasters is the Tennessee Tornado at Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Opened in 1999 and built for a fee of $8 million, Tennessee Tornado was the first major steel roller coaster to open at Dollywood. It was also the first roller coaster to be designed by Alan Schilke. As a relatively new aero coaster, the Tennessee Tornado does not suffer from the same roughness that plagued many other custom loopers, and is therefore considered one of the very best the company has ever produced. Hidden behind a thin facade of trees, Tennessee Tornado, like many Dollywood coasters, cannot be seen from the main concourse. Dollywood's trademark theming is somewhat absent here. It's only a minimal issue, as theming is not expected on coasters, but it is still a bit disappointing that Dollywood wasn't able to truly capitalize on their twister motif. At 163 feet tall, the Tennessee Tornado is one of the tallest custom loopers ever built, and its 70-mile-per-hour top speed makes it one of the fastest as well. The only metric the coaster has working against it is that of length. At only 2,682 feet long, the Tennessee Tornado is incredibly short, and it certainly feels like it. Over and far under a minute, the length can make the Tornado feel underwhelming, but thankfully the experience makes up for this. Tennessee Tornado is smooth and holds a distinct advantage over other custom loopers as the ride is never unpleasant. The restraints are a different story. The coaster uses the standard overhead arrow restraints, which, while not inherently uncomfortable in a normal situation, do leave the rider prone to headbanging. Not a deal breaker, but something to note. One of the Tennessee Tornado's distinctive qualities is its simplicity. The layout seems unremarkable, but it still gives an exciting ride. It opens with a left turn into a short straight, before turning right into the lift hill. The 163-foot ascension is followed by a small pre-drop into a beyond 180-degree turn before entering a tunnel during the 128-foot drop, adding some intensity to an otherwise unremarkable opening. The bottom of the drop transitions right into the coaster's best element, a 110-foot-tall loop. Forceful and immense, this loop is the defining characteristic of this coaster, and for good reason. It's exceptional. This is immediately followed by an elevated right turn and two more inversions, another loop and a sidewinder. Both are excellent and forceful inversions, with the extra lateral movement adding another element of excitement with a sidewinder. A right turn then takes the train into the final brake run, ending the experience. The Tennessee Tornado is unique among Dollywood coasters. There's not much here, and what here lacks any type of innovation, but it's so well executed that the coaster is simply a blast to ride. That essentially sums up the Tennessee Tornado. While the coaster suffers from issues that should leave it a mess, poor restraints, incredibly short length, lack of innovative ideas, the coaster is still a great ride because what's here is simply implemented in the best possible way. Because of this, the coaster, which should be one of the least impressive coasters at the park, ends up being one of the park's best. Tennessee Tornado gets an 8.5 out of 10.